What is up, guys? We're out at the Ginger compound this morning. We got a few nuts and bolts to tighten on Jesse's Pro R. We're gonna get this loaded up, and then we're off to West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
I'm just kidding. The real one's over here. You can show them, dude. See? So we'll go over all the machines when we get down there, but basically we're loading up, we're heading out, and we're gonna meet up with Lou and Pat at the Pilot. You guys know what Pilot I'm talking about, right? Cool, because neither do I. But we're going there. Hey, she's gotta wait for me. Look who we found!
Now we're fully haggard.
Boys, the bathroom's wrecked in there.
Oh yeah.
What do you have to say
You're
about
welcome.
that?
You're welcome.
There was 2 people waiting, so I didn't.
Once we're down there, we'll address the mystery machines here.
Yeah.
All right, back on the road.
Go.
That was aggressive.
Longer than a few minutes later.
Dude, this is why you don't inflate tires.
Come on. I don't think that one was rated for 60.
All right, well, I think we're around Indianapolis, and this is problem number 2.
Oh yeah, I lost the catch.
Yeah. So, the Badlands Jack from Harbor Freight, it's crash tested. It took a tumble on the freeway. And now this. Yikes. Jesse deep strokes. She just needs a little air.
Oh, want the Milwaukee? I got the tire plug, Jet.
A few moments later.
Got a fresh dry rotted tire on there, so I think we're good to go. Alright guys, we made it. It was a long day of travel for us. We did have another issue. Right as we pulled in, we found out Pat blew a tire too.
Oof.
We're gonna show you around where we're staying. and then we'll do a walkthrough, some updates on the machines. As you can see here, Trailhead Lodging. I think it's called Matewan.
Matewan.
Matewan. I think that's what it's called. It's a very weird trip for us because we were doing Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, West Virginia, back into Kentucky, and then at the last second you dip back into West Virginia and you're here. So far, seems like a pretty cool area. We got a hemp dealer here.
For all your hemp needs.
We got beer and ice over here. And then we have a bar right across the street.
What am I looking at?
And then the Devil's Ants Trailhead is right there.
Oh, hold on. Like, right there.
Just right there.
How about that?
It's a beautiful thing. This area seems like it's popping with off-road activity here. As you guys can probably hear stuff in the background. But we'll show you inside the house because it's pretty cool. It looks like it's built on top of an old business. We don't have access to the bottom, but this whole upstairs deal is us. We got 2 decks, a little fire pit, I think.
There's like a weird second level too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. A lot of stairs though. If you travel with a lot of shit and you come here, a lot of stairs. All right, first stop of the tour is deck number 1 after the 10 flights of stairs. You know, it's a deck. So, game room, I think is what you would call this.
An Emma.
After you go outside in the road, smoke darts, you can play darts.
Hold on. Yeah.
We got a mini fridge, shuffleboard, some artwork.
Cooler. Oh, the real hidden gem.
Oh yeah, karaoke machine.
Just in case you want to play, should have bought a 1K on repeat.
So, bedroom.
You're not good at this MTV crib shit.
I know.
Bedroom.
Bedroom.
Bedroom. Check out my crib.
We got a living room with
a Sigma dumpster fire right here. Let me focus real fast.
Why do you say it on me? You're just mad that I'm like skibbity.
Because I don't know what the f that means.
You'll learn one day.
I don't know if someone's in the nude in here, but there's a laundry room in there.
Yeah.
The kitchen.
It's almost got the lighting like the bathroom at the pilot. It looks really blue. For some reason, I don't know why. Stuff and things.
Yeah, there's another bedroom. There's probably
a trash compactor.
Yeah. Pretty sure dude's naked in this bedroom. Got a bathroom here. There's a bathroom in the master bedroom. The house keeps going though, guys.
It's a real labyrinth.
We got your egg!
You got Riker?
We got another staircase.
Yeah. Got Charlotte.
No, you gotta do it.
You got a bathroom behind, or not a bathroom, God.
Bedroom behind here.
Bedroom behind these.
There might be more naked people. Another
Jesus.
Lounge room thing.
Stuff. Yeah.
And another deck.
Oh. Here's all my friends. We got Jesse working on the Pro Raw again.
Yeah, we
Pat. Blue. All these shirts weren't planned. Promise.
All right. So we'll do some machine updates now.
I know that, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna start with Lou because he's done a lot of shit lately, and you guys saw it, but we never really talked about it, whether it worked, didn't work.
Yeah, because it was at the bash. As you guys already seen in the previous video, all the hard stuff was already shut down. We did get a little bit in with the Brook boys. Shout out to you guys. But that was just stuff they knew about, which is great. But with all the upgrades we did, which you guys already know about the transmission, the RS1, the
for people that don't know, 21 XP1K, 41K, yeah. And he's had a lot of issues, and we're talking diff issues, trans issues, clutch issues, all that stuff. And
if it could be an issue, I've had it.
yeah.
You know, almost like the in the background, that Pro-RAR. If there's a weak spot to it, we're gonna find it. Four-seater cheaters, thank you, sir. Four-seater cheaters can't always be the best. You know, they're gonna break. Where you going, man?
I was trying to get your spotlight.
No, it's all right.
So some of the current stuff that he's done is RS1 diff. He did the Super ATV gear reduced.
Geared reverse.
Geared reverse.
Gear to gear trans. So
Yeah.
no reverse chain.
There's no reverse chain.
With it being a gear reduction as well. There's a lot of gears in there.
If you blew your trans in a 1K before the new 24 models and you're on the fence like, oh, should I go geared reverse? Should I just stick with the original? Geared reverse. Let's not be dumb. Censor. But you know, when you click it into gear and you get that stupid chain slab, it's like, oh, and you're just like, oh, that's Polaris noises. Gone. They're gone. I stick this thing in gear and it goes. There's no stupid noise, no wind out. It just goes. It's like driving a car. It just goes. Do it. Spend the extra coin.
Do it. Do it.
He's also running the Crash City clutch kit, and he added the Bikeman Big Mo exhaust and the Bikeman Stage 2 tune.
Which I'm curious to see how, because this is going to be a lot more, not say like high pace trails, but it's not going to be like just cruising up a mountain for a couple seconds and taking a break because there's just gnarly climbs all the time.
It's definitely out of the norm for our kind of riding.
Yeah.
Jesse's been here, we haven't, but we'll see what it does.
It's definitely not going to be the biggest, gnarliest stuff out there. But I'm really curious how he likes just a little bit of tuning that has been done to it. Because it's just a 1K and there's not much you can do. But already, the little trip at Badlands we've done, he's enjoyed it.
Well, yeah,
I really want to see how this
temps
goes.
are way lower. The way it responds, you know, throttle response is way better. The engagement is so much better, especially with the clutching from Crash City. Just, it drives the way it should. I mean, I fought with this thing for a long time and it's finally right. I mean, even with the big 35s, the gear reduction, just everything, it's right now, finally.
Did you want to talk about the mystery machine behind your machine?
Oh, we got a fan. He reached out to me. He's like, Lou, seen you guys at Somewhat Haggard, YouTube tearing it up. I want that shit. I said, well, bring it on by. He's like, done. It's on the way. Eddie, his boy Fred, drove all night to bring it to me. And then turned around and went right back. From where you say? West Virginia, where we're at right now. Come check it out. Bam! 24 XP 1000. We went whiskey bronze on the color. It might be a little dirty, some bugs on it. You know, we just drove 15,000 hours to get here. We took, what did I do on this? We took 10 out of Destiny. So I think we took 8 inches out of this one for the height. He didn't want no radiuses. He liked the look of it being flat top with a slight rig from the front to the back. He wanted a light bar and intrusion bars straight. Just a clean, simple build. And I think it came out sick. I wish we had a little bit more sun coverage right now so you could see this powder coat just shine.
But yeah, that's mystery machine number 1.
Oh.
And then we'll get into mystery machine number 2.
Should we work our way there? I mean,
we can do that now, because what you guys don't realize in YouTube land is mystery machine 1 and 2 were kind of built in a very short amount of time.
Mystery machine number 2, which we're going to go see here in a little bit, was built in 1 day. Well, the structure was built in 1 day. The rest was not 1 day, because the rest was.
Let's just say it was under 10 hours complete time invested in it.
The structure part. The rest, a couple days. But yeah, this was, was that last weekend? Not last weekend. Last weekend was 2 days ago, but the weekend before, so a week and a half ago. This machine.
Yeah, but if they're watching this on YouTube, this might be 3 weeks from now.
Well, a week and a half ago.
This is going to be.
We bring the DeLorean though.
This will be next Monday.
What?
A week and a half ago from today, that machine was nothing except for like your basic plastics, no external plastics, basically. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything new on your machine besides the sticker?
Oh yeah.
Well, okay, so Steph's machine, she added about 60 horsepower with these stickers.
Oh man.
Oh.
It's a solid horsepower and a half per letter.
And I think the spray paint on the doors. 15 horsepower. Other than that, her shit's pretty much the same. It just works pretty good, you know?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If you guys are new here, it also has the far off-road cage, 32-inch O-bores, has the has a ratcheting Sandcraft internals on that diff.
Which
I know a fix to that.
By the way, if I were to change tires, I would go with O-bars, and they would be 37s.
Of course they would.
But they would be O-bars.
Other than that, she runs MTS shocks, or MTS springs.
Yeah.
She's got the ORV trailing arms, and I mean, that's pretty much the important stuff. My 2020 Pro XP, the only thing new is we finally got the PRP seat situated. Got the PRP XRC. Yeah, oh, I did say it right.
No, XCR.
Oh,
XRC.
Yeah, see, I thought I said it wrong. Okay, we got the PRP XCR seat, but it was a little too tall for me. I was like an inch or two away from hitting that bar, so I really didn't like that.
These are amazing, by the way. I love these seats. So this lowering base is pretty nice. I liked the regular because it does sit up a little bit higher for these seats sitting back a little bit, and I'm a short guy, so I did like it, like as with regular bases. This is pretty nice though. Still, these seats are amazing though. I personally sent this seat.
Do you feel full support?
Yeah.
In all the proper spots?
I sent out on a 100-foot jump and broke my shock in half, and I didn't even know. That seat helped me through it.
So what I got is cross fab seat lowering bases, and you basically have to cut those tubes out. So once you do this, this is what you're running. If I'm being honest, bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah, so Schmitty racing suspension, shocks, got stupid high lifter, high clearance.
Don't buy those.
Yeah, they suck.
You got sweet new lights?
Stuff, not great. But the machine kind of works as well. If not, I have a survival shovel off Amazon, so.
Hell yeah.
That pretty much covers this thing.
I heard avalanches are a possibility out here.
I have extra seats, but my machine probably broke, so.
And if you're new here, this setup here, the fenderless look we got going here, this is also from Far Off Road, Lou, who's holding the camera right now, so yes, I love this.
Yeah.
Even though I'm finding ways
to still scratch
to still hit things.
I mean, it gives it character. I mean, at least you got a solid 7.5 minutes without denting it, scratching it.
Yeah.
You know, so.
I think I did good for me.
Yeah. You know, and I mean, like, the dent on the back, it wasn't from backing into anything random, you know, especially not no 1K.
Yeah,
definitely not a brand new machine that's first ride out. It would never do that.
Yeah, so.
You ripped the brand new tag off the front, too. I mean, if you were to back into a machine.
And I mean, if that did happen, it definitely wasn't because
well, it's all allegedly.
5,000-pound Pro R backing up towards me pretty quick.
Right, right. It's all alleged.
Yeah.
Let's not get crazy.
Let's,
but if you want to see the truth, go back and watch the 39 fail video.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
So, Pat's 21 XP1K. This is the cleanest I've ever seen his sack it.
Yep.
That's it.
Well,
that's it.
So one of the, I only did a few upgrades for this ride. I like that. And one of them being these from Smitty Racing. Is that what it is? Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Smitty Racing. Yeah. So back in the day, when I ordered my shock therapy springs, I asked them about these reservoir caps, and they said they would not sell them to me. That I had to send my shocks in to get rebuilt, for them to install them, but I cannot do it. So went a different option. Not saying that I'm not happy with the shock therapy, but I honestly don't notice a big difference with the Pro R from stock to not. So,
well, can we at least say that you haven't been able to give it the full run due to other issues going on? So if you're able to, joking aside.
Right. But so, long story short, we did put these on. Lou came over. We got 200 psi and nitrogen in the shocks. So hopefully it does ride better. And I jacked up the suspension a little bit, so give me a little more ride height because the 37s weren't enough. I actually went ahead and I threw the stock front control arms on.
But those don't look stock.
Those are stock. I got them powder coated. I got them obviously and greased up to match. So yeah, that's all the stock control arms. The Super ATVs I was running before, they just weren't working for me with the turning radius. Don't want to talk ill in the company because they definitely made it right. They did not. They made it right with me, so I went back.
And they did it fast. They responded real quickly.
They responded right away, and they made it right. So I'll leave it at that.
It's just not for what he needs to do.
It's not for the Pro R, I think, and for me, because I still, not only do I like to rock crawl, so the high clearance cool, and they arc forward, but I also like to race, so it's kind of hard to build a machine for both. Well, I still like to go fast and be nimble, and it just wasn't nimble enough. So that was that.
So are you saying that maybe this winter certain things might need to happen with certain people, certain other machinery?
Yes. We'll just say yes. I upgraded to, I got some Sector 1 mirrors. We did.
He wired them professionally.
Yeah, these are,
oh yeah.
They're Bluetooth and blue. I threw a new sound performer on there. So that is the Bikeman center exit exhaust. If you watched my install kit, you might know that it's missing the tip because China don't make a good tip, and I want to do something different. I'm just gonna leave the tip off for now because this is also a Bikeman product, and I love this. I just like the way it looks, so I left all that off. So if you're new as well, let's see. So this is all far off-road cage, bumpers, front tied into DRT front bumper. I made the radius rods, L&W high clearance dealios, these things.
Trailing arms.
Trailing arms. We got the FFR. See, it is ironic. The day I bought these is the day I met Lou from Far Off Road. And that's how I got his number, because he was like, hey, I could make those. I'm like, okay, let me get your number. What do you know? We became butt buddies.
If you're new here, this is a brand new shock. It'll probably be a few videos before this, but he did a long jump contest and snapped the shock.
Well, that's it for...
did you want to talk about the diff?
I think that's kicking a dead horse right now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it hasn't really been mentioned, but I mean, I don't know.
So part of his issues, we should explain what the diff does and why it doesn't work for you. So he got the Kaufman diff.
Yeah.
And
it was, I will say, at least when we were talking, it's more of a pre-production style. There was more of a concept at the time. It happens to be more open than locked. Okay, he said it was going to be a limited slip, but it's still going to lock in. And the little bit of rock crawling I've done, it stayed open. I sent him my diff. At the time I had no issues. At the time, I also got the leak kit for the torque limiter. And everybody was saying, hey, you're going to delete your diff. You're going to break your diff. And then he commented personally, he said, well, I build diffs too. So I said, guess what? Here you go. Hopefully fix both my problems. So I don't break a diff, I don't break a torque limiter. I broke a diff within like 3 miles. And then this is essentially a loaner diff. And I don't know, we haven't really talked about it yet, but it is open in the front. I don't really care for that. So I'm gonna go back to more factory.
It's he loses the ability to lock the diff.
Yeah, so I thought it was going to react more like a stock Polaris, which is kind of locked in all the time.
But it's almost like an X3 without a lock diff.
Which I had that ability to be open and locked, and I loved it, but I don't like the ability to be open all the time. Definitely I'm trying to rock crawl. I mean, I'm assuming maybe with more RPM it'll lock in. I don't know, I like to rock crawl, not rock jump. Because with these 37s, as you've seen, they like to break shit. So I'd rather just be high and just crawl over things rather than have to jump up it. It's already a heavy machine, so. Yeah,
this isn't an attempt to bash a company. It's just being realistic with our viewers because we did a video on it. So this is what's happening right now.
Yeah.
And that's for the type of riding we're doing. It's not great.
If we have to, we
is what it is, you know.
Splice it.
I don't know. I just want to kind of leave it at that and just.
Yeah, I felt we owe it to our viewers that.
If you guys are wondering, I don't think the Pro R diffs are quite there yet. Just leave them stock for now. when I end up breaking a ring and pinion, one of them broke and it destroyed both. They were upgraded in late 23 to 24. So if you break one, make sure you buy a new one. Don't buy an older part.
All right, so now we're on to the mystery machine. Oh wait, this is Destiny's.
Looks a little bit different since the last time you guys have seen it in all forms besides the tires.
Well, I think the last time they saw it was on its side.
Well, we're not going to talk about that. That was kind of...
Yeah, so we just rebuilt everything.
So I know some of the stuff that he did to it. The cage, obviously, the rope, the harnesses, thank God. The winch is still not hooked up. If you saw a few videos before where he said
don't worry
it
about
wouldn't
that.
be.
So anyway, this is the far off-road cage that got built in less than 10 hours. And this was not even a week and a half ago. So then we got sent off to powder. Everything got powdered. Threw these on. Big thanks to Ryan Evan. So Lou did a big build on his machine. Another, I guess, viewer. And he just...
Viewer now friend.
Yeah, viewer now
fellow
friend.
rider.
That he happened to just donate these black plastics, which is awesome because I wanted the black. She wanted the black, you know. But I wasn't willing to want to spend money on plastics because they break.
Because he needs Pro R parts.
Well, you know what they say, when you go black, you got to keep it waxed. Because otherwise it'll show all the defects.
That's exactly what they said. We got 34-inch, what are they? Super
Warriors.
ATV Warriors. They actually do pretty good. I'm super impressed with these tires. Not gonna lie.
We've had 2 comments now too on one of your clips telling you to quit running 35 PSI in these.
Dude, these have like 8 PSI in them.
I know, but it's...
Gotta look at them.
Yeah, well...
Like,
this happens all the time. Everyone tells you that your tires are too inflated. I had
someone... too hard? Is that what you're saying?
Someone told me to let some air out of my tires when I had the terra hooks. I had 5 pounds in them.
I normally, I'm not gonna lie, guess what? I have 15 PSI in these right now. But I normally have had in these the rest of the time has been 8. So, I don't care.
Yeah.
We did go ahead and throw some Super ATV high clearance control arms. Like I said, they made it right with this machine. So, basically they bought these.
They're not forward offset.
They're not forward offset because they don't
That's
need
the
it.
problem with the Pro R part of it.
And I've ran the forward offset in older XP models. And I've never had any issues. And I didn't need them for this because it clears. We also got some nut savers on there. So we got the nut guards.
Need them.
I did.
Yeah, hey, Jesse, what's oh, are you doing the winch first?
What? I'll finally put the cover on, but it's not wired up yet. I think. What's up?
You wanna tell us about this? That stain on the tire?
Yeah, dog came by and pissed on it. So
it was not me.
So when I was just tapping the rivets with a grinder, and I must have ground the brake line. But these got done almost a week ago, the control arms, and there's been no leak, no anything. I drove it into town and loaded it on the trailer, and I must have popped the liner, and now it's leaking. So I just figured that out. So we're gonna have to find a fix for that in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, we got the PRP harnesses that are still not adjusted. That's why they're so low.
Yeah, actually, we haven't told them yet, but we are working with PRP on official capacity now. So, thanks to PRP.
Yep. So she obviously wanted something green. Harnesses. She had a mark on her neck for a couple weeks. She probably still has a little mark from when she rolled over, and she just put it on its side. Nothing major. But that's why you need harnesses. And we opted for the seat belts. So, seatbelt style instead of the locking style, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to get because these are 2-inch, I wanted to get her to 3-inch, but she wanted those, and I don't think they had the seatbelt 3-inch. So, she wanted those, whatever. She's small anyway.
Still better than a 3-point seatbelt.
Yeah, we still gotta adjust them. I just got those yesterday at the basically when I got home.
While we were driving here, Jesse was on the trailer installing these while Destiny was driving the truck.
That's how the jack fell off, right?
Oh shit! You should have been following me.
I know.
All the action happened if you're following me.
Yeah. We can talk about this real quick because I just remember a comment that I saw. This Super ATV half windshield, right?
Yep.
on a custom cage.
Custom cage.
You didn't build this around fitting a windshield, right?
No, I didn't. With the new generation of XP1000s from Polaris, with the way the 8 pillars are set up, the 4 I've done now, if you're running a half windshield, and I would say most full windshields, depending on how much you take out of it, you could probably run whatever from Super ATV and it'll still work just because of the angles, unless you want some crazy custom build, but they should work.
Then this is, you didn't modify this windshield?
No, I didn't modify this anything whatsoever, not one bit. So obviously with the chop cage, if I was going to go full, which we do have a full, and we're going to go to full in the winter at some point, some type of full. You have to cut it down.
Dude,
that ain't hard.
This is plenty high
so,
of a cage.
Same thing, going back.
Tons of room.
What's the drop on this one?
What do we measure? 11?
No, I don't think it's quite 11. It's like 8 or 9, official.
That one's 8, that one's 8. This is at least 10.
Oh, that's a lot. I wanted it like that.
He also wanted to take another inch out of it, which glad we didn't.
Next up, we got Dude. Mrs. Dude. They didn't really do anything. Mrs. Dude has some American flags zip tied to her whips. She has a cooler with the cooler mounts. For reference for you guys, today's July 3rd, so we're here for the 4th of July, and it looks like Dude did the same thing. He's got American flags zip tied, and he added 5 horsepower by painting the Polaris orange. Basic rundown, 35-inch sticky Zillas, gear reduction.
He's got a little rubbish.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Yeah.
He's got aftermarket Assassins clutching, MTS springs, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, oh, he has all ORB suspension too, so he's got all the clearance. Mrs. Dude, far off-road cage, 32-inch sticky Zillas. Other than that, I think her machine's pretty much stock, but it works good. So as I said on Dude's machine with the gear reduction, my 2020 Pro XP also runs that. That's a big thing. I've got the Crash City clutch kit as well. That combination just... it's money. It's money.
Shout out to Steve and Amber.
Yeah, we're gonna be riding with them in a month.
Yep.
So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be Hollerwood. We still have Crashapalooza coming up end of August, and then we have the Miley Harvey benefit ride at Royal Blue in October. So we still have more cool shit coming up. I'm sure I missed a bunch of shit, but I think we kind of covered everything. You're gonna be seeing West Virginia videos now. Tomorrow we ride, so that's gonna be it for today. It was a long day of travel for us. We're gonna drink a lot of beer now, and then tomorrow we wake up and ride.
Do you want to say anything to the people?
Like and subscribe.
Fair enough.
Smart man.
I mean, heck yeah.
In true Somewhat Haggard fashion, we're hoping the machines are somewhat ready for this, and we have no plan. We're just gonna start hitting trails, so that's what you guys get to see next. Thank you guys for watching all these videos, liking, subscribing. It means a lot to us. It's crazy meeting you guys and making all these new friends. I don't know. I don't even know how to, it's weird. It's just cool.
It was definitely different, especially at Badlands for the bash, you know.
Yeah,
just
being recognized.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
And even so in the comments, you know, like just people saying, oh, hey, you know, fucking so-and-so, that's awesome. It's like, it's just different.
Yeah, it's really cool though. So if you guys ever see us, don't hesitate. We think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Say hi. So that's it, guys. If you want to see these videos ad-free, uncensored, sometimes a little bit longer, early by a little bit, check out our Patreon. Got a link for that in the description below. If you need some parts for your side-by-side, check out our G-Life UTV affiliate link, also in the description below. You can use code Haggard5, save yourself a little coin, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace!
Dude, you got up.
Peace.
Peace.